Hey everybody, how y'all doing? So this was my first time to a Microcenter. So I come from Louisiana, and there's a Microcenter near Denver in Colorado. And this is my first time I've ever been to a Microcenter, and this is like a computer builder's dream. Like streamers, there's cameras, there's microphones. Like I'm actually purchasing me my graphics card for my computer today. So let's see, what else we have here? Oh, there's actually mice here too. Let y'all check it out real quick. Look, like there's so much stuff here. It's insane. So yeah, so I'm making the video pretty much, and man, this is my first time to a Microcenter. It's pretty insane. I'm gonna check on some stuff out before I get my stuff, because I did pre-order a 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte overclock graphics card, and that's gonna be a really good upgrade for the 4060 that I have. So yeah. So now I know I'm against pre-built computers, but I'm just curious about what kind of computers that Microcenter has. You know what I mean? Because it's different than Walmart, Best Buy, stuff like that. Let's see. Holy crap! I mean, this $2,300, but I mean, that's a beefy graphics card. What kind of RTX card is that? Well, that is all right, 12 core, 12 core processor, a 5070 Ti. So it's one more, so this is like one more that I have, or I'm getting. It's a 57 Ti instead of 5060 Ti, which is pretty interesting. They have laptops here too. It's not just like really expensive computers. Like you have the small one. Ooh, that's a small form factor. Wow, look at that. Hold on a second, look at that. Look how small this computer is. It's expensive. Like, what's in this computer that's making it? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I would say one thing: I would not pay $1,600 for some without a graphics card. There's no GPU in here. In my opinion, I would not pay that much money for something like this at all. I'm pretty sure there's a use case for it. But I probably wouldn't pay for it. They do have monitors here as well. That's actually pretty. Ooh, wow, that's actually not that bad for. Yeah, there's actually monitors here. Let me show you. So there's actually monitors here as well. They sell monitors and desktops. This one right here is almost $200, and this one is a full HD. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, for $200, it's not bad. Now, again, get something better than that? Most likely, yes. I definitely could. This is an all-in-one computer that's pretty expensive, apparently. This one touchscreen, and that's a lot of money. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought that was $8,000. I'm sorry. It's $900. This one is an all-in-one. It has a Radeon graphics. Now, I will tell you this: it has Radeon graphics or Intel graphics. That normally means integrated graphics. If you're playing any kind of gaming, if you're gaming or anything like that, you do not want integrated graphics. That's not what you want. That's something that is really bad to have. But for a touchscreen computer, you're not really using it for gaming. You're using it for like school stuff, right? So yeah. So this is more stuff for school stuff. You know what? This one right here, let me show you. This is actually interesting. So this here is a $2,100 computer. It's a 5070 Ti, but it's also water cooled. Look at that. Now I would tell you one thing. I'm more air cooled. I'm an air cooled kind of guy. I get it. But wait, is this water cooled? I think it is water cooled. It's a radiator. Yep, that's water cooled. Yeah, it's water cooled. You got a RTX 5070 Ti in here as well. If you can see, if I can show it to you real quick. So once again, that's only one that mine actually is. And if you look at the cores here, if you can see it here, Intel, that's actually pretty good a pretty good CPU. I will say it's a pretty good CPU. Now, if you had the money, this would totally be a good buy. If you had the money, I probably would buy it if I had the money. But since I know how to build computers anyways, I could probably build that for a fraction of the cost, if I'm being perfectly honest. Again, you have to have the knowledge of building computers, and if you have the knowledge of building computers, you're not going to be able to, save money like that. Luckily, I can. Oh, look at this! This is nice. Wait, hold on, look at this. This is a pretty interesting little setup right here. So this is a $389 monitor, 4K. Okay, MSI. I mean, that does not look bad. I mean, at all. I mean, if I ever wanted to upgrade my my monitor from a 1440p to 4K, I could. Now, if you upgrade your monitor, you also are upgrading the power usage of your GPU. So I wouldn't do that if you're gaming for like 1440p is fine for me. I'm okay with 1440p. It has a fidelity, the graphics fidelity that I need. This one is another RTX one, GeForce, what you call it here. Before you access, I'm posting this on YouTube, and on my, because I want everyone to see it. I haven't done a video like this in a long time, and y'all might actually really enjoy this. So this is a 5070 Ti. So most of these are 5070 Ti, and you know what? It's funny that the RTX 5070 Ti, because most of a good card would be that. I mean, a 5060 Ti is good for me because I'm okay with 1440p gaming. It's whatnot, but I'm just checking things out right here for right now and just seeing how everything is. I will tell you one thing. This is some really nice stuff. Now I know a lot of y'all are in laptops. Okay, I have a few friends, few followers that don't want desktops. They're into the laptops. Well, they do have laptops here as well, and these are not that bad. If I can see the specs, I would love to see the specs here. Here, once again, you see that Radeon graphics. I'm not exactly sure if it actually has. I'm not sure if it has a I probably shouldn't have done that. It's running Windows 11, which I really am not really into too much. I will say I rather Windows 10. I really do. I'm more used to Windows 10. Let me see if I can find the settings here so I can see. If we can just see the system and see what it's running, it'll be really nice. So for what it's running, if I can tell, give me a second here. God dang it. See, it's supposed to tell you, but it's not exactly telling me exactly. So that kind of sucks. But what I can tell you right now about this, if I kind of wish there was more. Okay, here's another one here. So this is another one. This is a $1,400 laptop. It's running Windows 11. It has onboard RAM, which is, I know for a laptop. It doesn't say what GPU it has, which is, well, I wouldn't say disturbing, but this has like the AMD Radeon graphics. And again, I feel that, oh, hold on a second, right here. So there's another one they have for $1,600 that is rocking the 4050 6GB. Once again, when you're buying a laptop, unfortunately, you don't have a lot of options, and that's just the reason. Like this right here, for example, they were looking stuff up here. You have the this laptop right here is $800, and you can see it says Intel UHD graphics and shared. Once again, that's that Intel graphics right there, the UHD graphics. Like I said, if you see like Radeon graphics, it's an integrated graphics card. It's pretty much what it is. It's an integrated graphics card. And for gaming, again, I can't recommend that. I cannot recommend that at all, 100%. Because here's a good one. And no, this is no desktop. So for you laptop folks, I don't think it's. Again, if you're doing hardcore gaming, you're better off getting a desktop. But if you're looking at this here, the thing that they get you here is this right here. You see this 8 GB right here? That's your VRAM. I'm getting a card exactly like this one, but I'm getting a 16 gigabytes. And the reason why you want a 16 gigabyte VRAM is because a lot of gaming games right now, AI art, like Stable Diffusion, like I use, LLM models, which is like text generation, you're gonna want more VRAM for VR. Like if you play VR chat like I do, you're gonna want VRAM. Okay, you're gonna want VRAM. You're gonna want a lot of VRAM in your graphics card. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able. It's just not going to be worth it. So, would I recommend this one for that price? Absolutely not. I would not. I would pass on that 100%. Okay, now this is a beefy boy right here. This is okay. Let me think. I've seen a computer this expensive ever. So this is a 4,299 CP computer desktop. This is rocking a Intel 24-core Ultra 9 285K. Okay, that's a really good CPU. It's also rocking a 5090 32 gigabytes. Again, that 32 gigabytes, for those who do not know, right there is VRAM. The more VRAM you have, the better you're going to run your games, the better you're going to run AI models all around. So if you have the money, that's what that computer lasts you a long time. Once again, it is water cooled. It looks. It's also, for all my RGB folks, y'all like the RGB. It looks pretty hot. I must say, I like the way that looks. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And it is water cooled. And you can see it is water cooled as well. So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. And the water cool also has its own RGB. So yeah, it's got the front RGB as well. You can look at the front RGB. And then again, I do feel that it's gonna have more than just green. Okay, for it's $4,000. It's gonna have some kind of RGB controller. But yeah, while I was here, I just wanted to show y'all the desktops, the laptops. But what I'm actually interested in is the GPUs. That's what we're here for. And I also want to check the motherboards out too while we're at it. So let's see. But you can pretty much see, like, there's so much stuff here. Like, so much stuff. There's from cables to flash memories to external hard drives. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, external flash memories, I wonder if they have... I was going to actually check for something else, actually, now I think about it. HDMI adapters, display ports, AVI cables. Ooh, virtual reality. Let's check the virtual reality out and see how this looks. So, let's see, I was wondering if they actually had, like, Oh, I'm sorry? Doing all right? Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm actually taking the video. I've never been to a Microcenter before. I come from Louisiana. So, this is my first time I ever came to a Microcenter. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a video because I've seen Tech Tips take it. I know where the Microcenter is because of the big PC channels. Yeah. So I know y'all have a lot of stuff. So yeah, so I'm just checking stuff out that my followers might be interested in. I hope that's all right. Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's really, really cool here. It's awesome. You know what's funny? These are actually These are interesting. So for streaming. You know how I have a pretty cheap headset and whatnot, and I know a friend of mine that has a really bad headset. It has some really cool stuff here too. I'm not sure how much money it is, but it's a headset with, of course, the microphone in it. I can show you. It's a lot of cool stuff, like I said. A lot of cool stuff here. Like there's a lot PlayStation, most of the PlayStation and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure it probably would work on They also have controllers, which I probably will come back and get one. Oh, that's actually not that bad. So this one's a is this wireless? So this one it's not exactly an Xbox 360 controller. I know that. However, for $40, I mean that's not that bad. I might come pick that up. This is another wireless one right here, a PS4 kind of controller like I have. I'm more into this anyways. $50, that's not that bad. I mean, PS4 controller breaks, I know where to go get one now. You know what I mean? So that's not too bad. Let's see what else they have here. Surf protectors. Let's see, wall USB wireless. Oh wow, that's a lot of surf protectors. Well, of course I have surf protectors for computers. Let's see. Oh wow, these are UPSs. Lots of UPSs here. Okay, but that's not what we're literally looking for. Oh, look at this. So check this thing out. Okay, I've only seen this in videos. This right here, for all you folks that actually like racing games, This right here is like a dream come true to y'all. Like, check this out. Gas pedals, that is totally insane. You know it's got a lot of money. Like, this costs a lot of money. But all these, like, monitors. Now, as far as what is rocking, that is interesting. I wonder what is rocking. It's an RTX, but I'm not sure what kind of RTX it actually is. That's the thing. It's a beefy graphics card. For it to run all of this, that's a beefy thing. Like, check that out. That is insane. Like, again, I've never seen anything like this other than, like, in videos. Seeing this in person is so amazing. Like, it's insane. So yeah, that is really cool. Once again, let's get to the graphics cards, the GPUs. I'm looking for that right now. And there's power supplies here. Let's see. I'm not sure that's a GPU. Internal thermal paste. Let's see. I'm trying to look for the GPU here. Power supplies. Oh, NVMe's. Okay, these are actually good. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. So these are the GPUs, y'all. So this is what I'll show you. Okay, so these are the GPUs. So I know how hard it is to get GPUs, especially, you know, online and whatnot. I would, if you have a Microcenter near you, you're incredibly lucky. Okay, when I was in Louisiana, I wished I had a Microcenter near me, and I'm glad I do now. Moving to Colorado was probably the best thing I could have ever did, besides the job increase. You know, having a better job, being a paraeducator, working for East High School. I feel like that has been such a great jump in my career. And then, you know, having an option to become an intervener, because I'm trained to become an intervener, which I mean, I'd be making more money, but also be helping kids that have like blindness and deafness, which is incredible, honestly. So they have all of them. They have the AMD, the GeForce, the NVIDIA, and they have the Intel Arc. Now, I will say this much. I do want to talk to y'all about this. See, I did some research on this, and it's pretty interesting. I was going to get the Intel Arc. I mean, that price is amazing. However, the problem with this is the fact if you do any kind of VR stuff like I do, you're not going to want the Intel Arc. It's sad, I know, and I kind of wish I wasn't into VR and into AI imaging and stuff like that, but I am, which means for those things you're going to unfortunately have to pay the extra money to get the GeForce RTX 56 Ti. And not the 8 gigabyte, not the 8 gigabyte. Oh, heck no. No, you're going to want the 16 gigabyte like I was talking about before. And it is like $4 something, but it's worth it. And like I said, I'm super excited about that. They also have the NVMe's. These are your very fast storage. And they have some really good ones here. I'm not sure how much they cost. I don't think they have prices on them. Oh, there's the prices. Okay. They probably have prices on them. Oh, here it is. Okay, some on sale right here. So the Samsung 1 terabyte one is like $100. There's probably other ones here. Let's see. Oh, here's one right here. So this one right here is actually on sale. It's actually $64, and it's 1 terabyte, and it's also the Gen 4 generation. Which honestly, for NVMe, I feel like that would be probably okay. I mean, I'm still running older hardware anyways. The computer still works just fine. It just goes to show you don't need the best of the best. They also still sell disk. I'm going to show you real quick. They also show disk hard drives as well. I'm sorry, sell disk hard drives. And let's see, these are the 3.5 internal drives. This one I want to say, let's see, how much is this? So it's $134. I'm trying to figure out how many terabytes it is, because there's got to be enough it's got to be terabytes, right? So let me see if I can grab this real quick. I'm sorry about that. Did not mean to do that. Okay, I was just trying to see. Me being clumsy is not good. I'm trying to figure out. I don't see it. I don't see the. Oh, there it is. I'm being stupid. Right here. So that's 8 terabytes. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. They'll have to fix that. but I couldn't see past this. But no, that's 8 terabytes of. So for $134. Now here's the thing: I have a lot of disk drives in my computer, a lot of them. The only NVMe I have is for my C drive. Now, a little knowledge for those who do not know. The only NVMe you need is for your C drive because you want it to be the fastest as possible, right? For your rest of your games or any other kind of data that you don't need to immediately access, a disk hard drive is just fine. Steam games, whatever. For example, this is what I normally do, okay? Normally, I will transfer data or games from my disk drive to my NVMe drive, the ones I want to play. An 8 gigabyte disk drive is perfect for that. Honestly, I might come back and get that. I definitely might come and get that because that's a lot of storage space, and that's not bad. That's not bad. 8 terabytes is really, really good. Let's see. So now we got the power supplies over here. I can show you all these. These are your power. If you're building a computer, I will tell you one thing: never, and I mean never, ever, 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 cheap out on your power supply because you will burn your computer up. You will catch it on fire, or you will mess your very, very expensive, very, very expensive hardware. So you always want either gold or bronze. This is a 10-year warranty. That's actually pretty good. I have an 850 in mine, but mine's a bronze, the Antec. I did do a lot of research on that when I first built my computer. So, do they have Antec here? I would say they probably do. Maybe. Probably not, because it's probably one of those GPUs that... I'm not GPU, I'm sorry. I'm saying GPUs. I got the GPU in my mind right now. It's probably one of those power supply units that are, what you call it. Now, I will say one thing, and I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's of course they're nice. That's actually not that bad. Wait a second. So this is a 750 watt, 80 plus gold for $130. That's not bad. This is a 1,000 watt for $160. So this is actually pretty good. I've never seen a Superflower before. I've never ever seen that name brand, but if it's rated the 80 plus gold, normally you'd be okay. Normally. Now, of course, they can lie, but I mean, it's honestly, any kind of power supply you get, I would definitely do research before you buy because they're just that. It's just the way it is. And I will say they're really cool in Microcenter. So I honestly was kind of scared about making a video in the store. In Walmart, they would be so upset, so angry, so stupid, But in Microcenter, they're really cool about taking videos. I haven't had anybody mess with me. Matter of fact, I had somebody come up to me because they were seeing I was taking a video. They were talking, and you kind of heard that. And the funny fact of the matter is, they were cool with it. They were actually excited I was taking a video, which is amazing. It just goes to show you, it's just different places. And you got the good places that like Microcenter, and you got the shitty places like Walmart. I go to show you. They have more stuff here. I see soldering tools. Ooh, okay. I didn't know they had soldering tools here. That's interesting. So they have a lot of more than just computer stuff. Let me show you all this. So we have little knick-knack stuff. Like, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to know what that is, because I don't. But there is like chips here and all kinds of other stuff as well. So it's not just, big computer parts. You got soldering irons. Let's see. Yep, see, soldering system right here. So if you basically want to solder a capacitor back on your motherboard, and I've done it before. I have done it before, but honestly, sometimes better to replace the entire motherboard, because normally it just tells you, hey, it's time to upgrade. That's what I normally do. I normally just upgrade the system, honestly. These right here, I think I recognize these. I do. These are pins that, if I'm not mistaken, now they're the smaller ones. These are what were in your IDE connectors. Once again, there's the ones ID connectors. I'm sorry, those are the ones. Right here is the IDE connectors, which I don't think we will use. This is your 4-pin connectors right here. So they do have like extra ones right here, which is pretty interesting. Again, if you have a modular power supply, actually, I think that is for a modular power supply. Is that for modular? It might be. It's hard to say if it is or if it isn't. I would say it probably is. You have your RGB pack right here. There's a lot of different chips here. That a relay switch, which is pretty interesting. There's a lot of chips that I honestly haven't seen before in my entire life. But it's pretty interesting just going through here. Check this out. A 3D printer. That's awesome. So once again, I have not seen one of these unless videos. I've never actually seen one in person. And I mean, that's not bad for the price. That's really not bad. I thought these things were like $4,000, $5,000, $2,000, maybe $3,000. But apparently, look at this. This is another one that's only like $329 for a 3D printer. So they have definitely went down in price since I first seen about these things. There's right here, you can kind of see a bit more here. This was like $379, and this is also a 3D printer. So I mean, if I ever wanted to get into the 3D printing scene, I could probably buy one. Now, granted, I would have to get enough space for it, but I totally could do it. But that's really cool. Like I said, I've never seen a 3D printer in person before. This is my first time. I've always seen them on the internet. I've seen them in videos. Oh, look, check this out. Check this out. It's already starting to print something. Look at this. Like, this is insane. This is amazing. Look at that. I'm not sure what exactly it's printing, though, but whatever it's printing, it's doing while I'm watching. And this one right here is $307. So about $300, $400, about the same price as about the same price as I would say a GPU. You can get a 3D printer, which is pretty insane. When you really think about it, it really is. Oh, they sell TVs too. Check this out. So they also sell TVs. They also sell TVs. Look at that. Some big ones too. Look at that. Okay, 14. So this one would be the 1500. Some nice ones too. Look at that. There's some really nice ones. So if y'all into TVs and you're not just into computers, they got TVs too. Oh, check this out. Hold on. This is also the monitor ones of the arms. So these are actually what I'm looking for. I do need another one of these. Actually, I really need a big one, like the biggest one they have. And I didn't know I had a feeling I didn't know they had monitor arms. So this is really cool because I don't have to. Let me put it back. It's really cool because I don't have to go through Amazon anymore to buy computer parts, or go to Amazon to go ahead and buy like a monitor arm. I can literally come to Microcenter and buy it in store. I think that's amazing. Like, I really do. Like, I totally understand this whole online thing, and I use it too, but especially since I live in an apartment and I know people steal packages, it's so much better to just go to a store and buy it and have it the same day instead of waiting for a week or 2 weeks, or if it ever does come, okay, if it ever does come, for a product that you already bought, you know what I mean? So, like, this is really, really cool. And once again, I did order actually the RTX 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte overclock version, the PNY one. So they have it waiting for me. But I wanted to make this video just to show y'all the Microcenter, and show myself being in a Microcenter for the first time in my entire life, And I probably should start posting. I do have videos also for other things on my phone that I might start posting on YouTube, and I think I will do like a bulk post of everything that I have on my phone, because ever since I came to Colorado, I have done a lot of things for the first time. We have gaming chairs too. Oh, check this out. Chairs. Now, granted, I still would rather a computer chair, a normal computer chair, because I'm big and tall. But if y'all into gaming chairs, they have gaming chairs. And it looks like they are The Razer ones are like 500, and the other ones are. Let me hold on a second, y'all. The other ones are like 300. So, oops, sorry, I don't want to. Sorry, I don't want to make y'all dizzy. So yeah, so apparently they're a bit pricey. Mine was about. Mine was like what 150 or something like that. So yeah, it's mine was a little cheaper, and it was more of a. It was probably it's comfortable. It is very comfortable, I would say. And I got mine at Target. Not Target. I'm sorry, no, not Target. I'm wrong. Staples. I got mine at Staples. That's right, Staples. You know what? I think that might be it. That might be everything. So oh, before I forget, so if y'all do go to Microcenter, they have if you're new to the neighborhood like I am. They have this thing. Let me show you real quick. They have this right here that gives you a free 128 gigabyte flash drive just by visiting their location for the first time. So honestly, I feel like that's also just if you don't buy anything, it's worth it just getting the flash drive. If I'm being perfectly honest. So if you don't buy anything, you just come and visit and you just want to check it out. And if you are near a Microcenter, I do definitely recommend going there for 100% sure, just for the flash drive itself, because you could put so much stuff on a flash drive. And according to what this says, it's 128. It's 128 gigabytes and 10 times faster than USB 2.0. So it's a 3.0 flash drive for free. Like it literally says with coupon on inside, no purchase necessary. Like literally for free. So like. You really can't beat that. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get my my GPU. I'm probably gonna be testing it for a very long time because I have a lot of things I want to test it on. I do Stable Diffusion, AI art, NSFW stuff, of course. I do NSFW, AI art. I also do VR chat, which I am into VR, a lot of VR. I'm also into role play with LLM models. So having a good GPU is very important. I do a lot of stuff that's GPU intensive, including streaming. For those who, you're on my YouTube channel, you probably know already. But yes, I'm a Twitch streamer and I do a lot of YouTube. I've done thousands of videos already for YouTube. So and I'm continue doing so. And before y'all ask, yes, the videos are gonna be coming out. Once again, I am doing my intervener training. And it is taking a while, and it's going to take a while. I'm going to try not to let it interfere with my streaming, but that being said, you have to understand this is very important. It's a certification I have to get in order for me to help more people and make more money, but mostly help more people, right? So bear with me. The content will be coming out. We will be continuing Final Fantasy 14. So don't worry about that. I do plan on doing it. However, there's one thing that I'm going to have to mention. In October, I got to buy Silksong. I have to. And I have to switch to Silksong. That's another thing I need to talk to you about. We will be switching to Silksong in October. So, now are we going to do 14 on the side of it? Oh, that's a hard one. We'll probably have to pause for 14 for a little bit, until we beat Silksong and come right back to it. Okay? And no, I'm not starting all over again. This is the last time I'm starting over 14, I promise. But Silksong is really important. Because Hollow Knight, I love Hollow Knight. I've been waiting for Silksong for a long time. I'm putting it off for only one more month because I already paid the subscription for 14. I'm not paying it for next month, and instead of paying the subscription for 14 to $15, I'm paying the $20 and getting Silksong. $20. Okay, by the way, let's put that option. Let's even put that out there here. $20. You see what Nintendo's doing and people buying into that crap, okay? You see what all these other big AA publishers are doing. And then you got Cherry pulling a Baldur's Gate 3, okay, and selling their game for $20. Dude, you can't beat it. I have support Team Cherry. I will have said that I will be supporting Team Cherry. I do not support Nintendo. I do not like Nintendo. I used to be a Nintendo fan, but what they've been doing, and ever since Doug Bowser took over, I'll be perfectly honest with you, nah, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend buying a game or buying a console that you don't own. No, absolutely not. So, I vote with my wallet. I've made very many comments about this as well on YouTube, shorts, YouTube in general, about how I feel about the situation. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I am buying Silksong. Anyway, y'all have an awesome rest of y'all night. I'll see y'all later. Ciao!